It's Russia's biggest push yet to woo Africa, a chance to regain influence lost after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Playing host to 43 leaders from Africa, President Vladimir Putin got straight down to business. Russia-Africa trade more than doubled over the last 5 years, crossing $20 billion.
That is not sufficient for our relations with all of Africa, nor is it sufficient for our bilateral ties. The figure is too small. We can do a lot more. I'm hopeful that today's contacts will boost our development and growth.
President Putin says expanding trade with South Africa is the top priority. Last year, bilateral trade grew by 28%, but adds up to only $1 billion. Moscow claims it wants to double trade with Africa in the next 5 years, a move welcomed by President Ramaphosa.
I appreciate your effort in bringing together all these African countries, and obviously the platform that we are utilizing is economic development, and we appreciate that. As Africa being part of this effort, the Africa Free Trade Area presents an opportunity for African countries to participate with Russia in a meaningful way.
Experts say Russia doesn't have the spending capacity that the US and China do, but plagued with sanctions from the West and a stagnating economy at home, it's hoping to make inroads in Africa.
Russia needs to seek new partnerships. We have no choice. Africa is growing rapidly, and I think it makes a lot of sense for Russia as a new global power to pay attention to growing economies.
But despite President Putin's trade push, Russia is gunning for an even bigger role in Africa. Hours after Mr. Putin's meeting with President Ramaphosa, the Russian Defense Ministry confirmed Moscow sent 2 supersonic Blackjack bomber jets to South Africa, a rare display of military cooperation. The aircraft is capable of flying 12,000 kilometers without refueling and can carry 12 short-range nuclear missiles. It's the first time such jets have flown from Russia to South Africa, and as President Putin offers unconditional help to the African nations without any strings attached, it's clearly playing to its military strength. As Russia embraces Africa, it says it wants the continent to lead the way and set terms of engagement. The message from the Kremlin seems to be that while it may have been late to the Africa scramble, it is here to stay. Neha Punya, SABC News, Sochi, Russia.